Listen, not enough people are paying attention to the healthcare sector. Guys, my name is Hamilton. I'm here with the Trading Initiative, and in this quick video, I'm going to talk through some of the thoughts we have on the healthcare sector, where we expect it to go, and potentially 3 trades you can take to capture that price movement. First things first, I want you to consider during the bear market, most areas of the market other than energy drew down 20% or more. Tech drew down 35%, consumer discretionary and communications, your big growthy spots, 40% or more. Energy held up well, actually gained during the bear market, but healthcare here only drew down from peak to trough about 16%. We never came down and actually tested that 20% that generally is required for this to be called a bear market sector. Instead, the market consolidated sideways. We've been consolidating sideways essentially since the middle of 2021. So this is coming up on 2+ years of sideways consolidation. We expect the healthcare sector to catch a bid, right? We expect this resolution to come to the upside here and potentially help push SPY in towards that all-time high over the next quarter or two. For whatever reason, it's not up for us to decide. The market did not want to sell the healthcare sector. It's only up for us to identify that, understand that that has relative strength, and what can we do to potentially capture a breakout if it occurs as the market starts to correct back up towards the upside, right? We're currently under the 200-day moving average. We have some neutrality in the RSI, so I'm not necessarily saying right now is the exact time to own healthcare, but this should be on your radar, right? This should be an area of the market that you have a little bit of basket of stocks that you like with some technical setups, and when the time is right, maybe potentially go and buy those. Over the last 2 years, we've seen massive support come in around that 124, 125 area. Every time we've come down there, we've bounced with high volume, and obviously we have a pseudo symmetrical triangle here. I'm realistically looking for a break above the 135, 136 range to really get things moving, and at that point, we're very, very close to an all-time high, only about 5% away. Let's talk about the actual individual components that make up healthcare and potentially some trades here that you can take. First things first, you need to understand that the largest holding within the healthcare sector is going to be United Health. All right, United Health Group, ticker UNH, equals 10.21% of the actual ETF. Let's go back and look at that particular stock. I want to zoom out here, and I just want to show you that this is relatively the same chart as healthcare, and that makes sense. It's the largest holding, right? We've done basically nothing going back about a year and a half here, but post ER, things have started to change a little bit, right? ER just came out, we just gapped up big, and we are pressing into overhead supply at the all-time high level. This is a $500+ billion stock pressing up in towards all-time highs after consolidating for nearly 2 years. That is a very solid sign of a potential consolidation breakout and resummation of trend, which if I zoom all the way out, you can see has been majority up. You can see there have been times that we have rested and then continued up, rested and then continued up, rested and then continued up. What do you expect is going to happen here? It looks the exact same as every other time. The 200-day moving average starts to slope down, price reclaims the 200, and we break out into all-time highs. It's happened multiple times over the last 12 years, and I'm assuming if we continue to zoom out, we're going to find lots of these types of price movements. We do think that this will resolve to the upside, UNH. Whether it's going to happen right now, in a few weeks, maybe a month or two, I don't know. Nobody knows. What I do know is that if this breaks out to all-time highs, let's say 554, 555 on the price, this should usher in a huge boost of confidence for the healthcare sector. Why? Because this is the largest stock in the healthcare sector in particular at 10.21%. But it doesn't stop there. I want to go 2 more layers deep. First off, SPY, right? SPY is a huge ETF. Obviously, this is the gold standard, the benchmark. The number 2 weighted sector is healthcare. 13.27%. Most people probably don't know that. Obviously, a majority is information technology. So when tech's moving, SPY is generally going to be moving. But at 13.27%, it is incredibly important to understand that as the index came down, right? Even SPY came down during the bear market in 2022 in towards 2023. Healthcare did not. It's a very, very resilient group. So that United Health really helped prop up SPY and healthcare in general. What do we expect is going to happen if UNH breaks into all-time highs? It's going to help usher in higher highs for SPY as well, considering it should prop up the rest of the healthcare sector. We're going to go 1 more layer deep, and we're going to look at the Dow. Yes, the Dow. For the hold heads out here, the hold heads, you know the Dow is very, very important. I just want to point out that UNH is actually the biggest holding within the Dow Jones right now at 10.42%. And obviously healthcare is the largest sector at 21%. And if we go ahead and pull up the Dow, we're not that far off. Okay, I need to point out we are not that far off from an all-time high, all things considered. Go ahead and shift click up here and you can see exactly how far. We are less than 10% away from an all-time high in the Dow. The largest component is the healthcare sector, and the largest individual stock is at UNH. So once again, we do believe UNH is going to have an opportunity on the all-time high breakout to potentially get long, and it should usher in a continued move and potential resolution to the upside in the healthcare sector. Two other stocks I want to point out. Remember, UNH is $500 million in market cap. What is another one? Eli Lilly. Look at this monster stock. This is incredible. This stock is also worth over $500 billion. And look at the rate of slope here. Look at this. It's insanity how much the market has loved Eli Lilly. If you look at the weightings of Eli Lilly within the healthcare sector in particular, let's go ahead and go back. Using Koyfin, by the way, fantastic program. Highly suggested if you'd like this deep analytical stuff. Koyfin is not free, but it is very worth the price. You can see that Eli Lilly is the second largest holding at 10%. So we currently have 20% of the entire XLV sector pushing up into all-time highs. That is a very, very big number, right? Very big number. So Eli Lilly is another opportunity here. If you can find a foothold, it's going to be a little bit harder to trade because, hey, where are you right and where are you wrong on this? The market just loves it so much. It's hard to find that risk on, risk off area. Whereas in UNH, you have that clear risk on, risk off area. You have a nice horizontal level. You can play the breakout. Last one here is Amgen. Amgen is offering us also a near all-time high breakout. And once again, this is a large cap at $1.51 billion. This is a 3% holding within the XLV sector. All three of these stocks are pushing up into all-time highs or have already cleared all-time highs. All three of them should influence the healthcare sector. And once again, we believe that if UNH and the rest of these individually high-weighted names within the healthcare sector press up into all-time highs, they're going to get into headlines. There's not a lot of people looking at them. Most of the professional money managers are not long healthcare-related stocks right now. They're piling into tech. We do think that the market is going to use that as an opportunity to try to get people to FOMO in at all-time highs, and we do expect XLV to, once again, resolve to the upside. It's not going to take a whole lot. I do want to preface this that there are some losers within the healthcare space, primarily within the biotech space and the medical devices space. So we're kind of under this illusion that the mega caps are going to skew everything up as the healthcare sector pops back up. It's going to save some of the more volatile areas of healthcare, but we do expect that if SPY and when SPY continues to move up and to the right instead of sideways like it has been over the last few weeks, healthcare is going to break into all-time highs, and it's going to be ushered in by strength within UNH, Eli Lilly, and Amgen. Guys, my name is Hamilton. I'm here with the Trading Initiative. If you found any value with this whatsoever, please like and comment below. Let me know what you think. Give me ideas. Give me ideas for other video content. I like doing this type of stuff, putting new types of trades and sectors on your watch list, and I'll catch you in the next video.